What's happening, my beautiful people? My name is Dirty Mike, and today, my friends, we're going to discuss corner kicks. I've got a lot of clip examples. Everything's from FUT Champions, and I did a tutorial early on in the year talking about corners, but of course EA dropped a patch. It changed the way that goalkeepers sort of work and corners in general. So I've got two different techniques that I just want to showcase in this video and kind of explain in more depth. If you enjoy the content, please drop a thumbs up. Also, get in the comments down below, what do you need tutorials, tips coming ASAP? I'm talking yes sirree. You guys see I'm been grinding a video a day at least, sometimes two if I'm able to put together content and it's still at a certain level. I want to make sure that I'm not dropping the quality of my content below a certain point because I'm putting out so many uploads. Before we jump into this, if you need any cheat codes or cheap games, head on over to G2A. Make sure to use Dirty at checkout. Get your cashback numbers up. Yeah. And it all begins, and we're going to master the flick on corner kicks. And when you're setting up any sort of set piece or just general gameplay when you're playing FIFA, you need to have some deception. And we're going to talk about a sequence of events where we're looking at a step 1, a step 2, a step 3. As you can see here, the clip analysis has begun, and it's always good to have a short man on the corner kick, and that's where you're holding L2 or LT, just depending on platform. And we're going to be using the off the ball control for these examples, which is where you hit LB or L1, and that's once again just depending on platform, and it allows you to pick a target. It's something that's new to FIFA 17, and I highly recommend it. It has good value. And then we're going to aim towards the near post, and we're going to take our target man, who should be someone who's big, someone who can win a header, someone who's comfortable in the air. If you have a Benzema, Diego Costa, a Vieira, a Fellaini, guys that are capable of winning a 50-50, and you're going to like pull him just to the near post, just a tad bit. And once he scoots in front of that defender, you're good to go. And there's a little bit of timing in this, and you're going to flick with the pass button. Normal flick, bam, and you're in the bread and butter zone, where you're in the middle of the pitch. Everybody kind of got caught ball watching. And I do want to throw out a quick disclaimer. You cannot do one corner kick every single time and expect it to be a goal scoring opportunity or extremely effective. It's just not how FIFA works. It's good to have a couple variations that you can mix up. And it could all start with your one amazing corner. You love that, and then you might give them something else on the next time around. People adjust, especially when you're in the higher levels. If you're doing FUT Champs, if you're in Division 1, you cannot expect to score 4 corners the same way. It would be great if it worked like that. I mean, if you had a good corner kick, but it just doesn't follow those steps, not in my opinion. And I like 2 to 4 power bars if you're using this near post. You have to have some whip, but there is preference on that choice. Another great example here, I think we used Boateng there on the near post. Paul Pogba gets on the end. We're dabbing everywhere. And I want to show you everything in full speed. Not complicated. You just need the locator to be somewhere near the near post, and you almost scoot your guy in at the last moment, and he flicks it on. And you can pull him from anywhere. It doesn't matter if he's in the middle, he's in the back post, he's already sitting on that near post. That is up to you, however it works best, but that's where he needs to be. And the next few examples I'm going to showcase, this is where I score more of my corners. This is probably my most effective corner kick technique, but it's because I have dedicated myself to truly mastering the face-up dribble. And I've done a full tutorial, and I actually think I'm going to do even a more advanced tutorial covering the face-up dribble with how to incorporate skill moves while using the face-up dribble, which is LT and RT at the same time, or L2 and R2 at the same time, once again, if you're on the PlayStation, if you're on the Xbox. And I play on both platforms, for you guys that ask me quite frequently. And for all the subscribers that are in Twitch, I add all you guys back if you're on the Xbox or PlayStation, so we can get some games in here and there. Great finish there from Ronaldo. So you're going to see a lot of the same. We're pulling that short man, which is where you're hitting L2 or LT. And then from there, we start to kind of wiggle it around. You're going to pass and move, or maybe pass and a quick dribble. You got to read the game. And that's why this corner kick is effective if you see everything. But it's a little more complicated. It's not just as simple as oh, you're going to do this, or oh, you're going to do that. But when you're holding the L2 and the R2, you're jiggling back and forth with the left analog stick, and you're looking for space. And if you're not sure where to go, try to focus on running through the line, because if you go down the line, there's a good chance that you're going to be able to at least create another corner kick. So if you didn't catch the rhythm when you first started doing your little jockey with the L2 R2, at least you get another chance to make it happen. And another reason I love this corner kick is because as long as I don't lose the ball immediately when I'm using that L2 R2, then I will not be countered from the corner. And that's a big reason that I started using the short corner so often, is because I'm guilty of being counterattacked, and when you're playing FUT Champs or competitive mode, one goal changes everything, and I couldn't have it. And that's why I'm just showing goal after goal after goal, to show you it's a little bit different. They're not all the same goals. Some will pass across, some you pull back, and some of them have a little more dancing and prancing involved. But I do feel that it's an extremely effective way to score goals from the corner kick. If you enjoyed the content, make sure to drop a thumbs up. Also, if you have any questions, get in the comments. But I'll have a lot more content come for you guys ASAP. I appreciate all the support. Peace.